Looking for a healthier version of your favorite Lay's snacks? I tried the baked version of 4 iconic Lay's flavors and a surprise snack so I could tell you which ones are worth picking up and which ones you should save your money on because they suck. I would never ever tell anyone to stop eating chips. I just wanted to see if the skinnier version slaps or tastes like cardboard. First up, we got the baked Lay's original potato chips. Let's see how these compare to the Lay's classics. I really hope they don't taste like cardboard. Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. First up, the smell test. Bad start. We do have a cardboard smell. So it smells a little bit like potato chips, right? Now I think what makes potato chips smell like potato chips is all the extra grease and fat and goodness in there. Before I give these a taste, leave a comment below letting me know if you've tried these before and what you thought. There's not a whole lot of smell going on in here. Let's take a closer look. So your typical chip has a bunch of, grease on it. They're kind of misshapen. These are more like little flat, almost like tortilla chips. Let's give it a taste. It's actually a lot more similar than I thought it would be. I thought we were looking at something that was just gonna taste like straight up cardboard. Either way, if you're looking to shave some pounds off, this might be a really good place to start. Next up, we got the baked Lay's barbecue potato chips. I'm curious to see how these compare to the very smoky original barbecue Lay's potato chips. First up, the smell test. Wow, seasoning. So while before you would get that sort of greasiness from the original Lay's, right, the classics, same idea, it's almost like a dry rub. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so very comparable, right, to the classics, but they have that orangey, sort of dark brown. Put a straight dry rub on that bitch. Let's give it a taste. I'm getting a lot of similarities. The only real difference is that greasier, heavier texture. It's like a baked wing versus a deep fried wing, right? It's just a texture thing, just sort of the outside layer. Next up, we got the baked crunchy cheese Cheetos. Will the baked version have the same crunch as the deep fried original or have the texture of a carrot? First up, the smell test. I got some good news. These smell exactly like the original. There's no difference. It doesn't smell lighter, it doesn't smell baked, it doesn't smell less greasy. It smells just like the original. That cheesy, greasy wonderfulness. We have an identical match. Now, I don't see any differences between this and the actual original one. It's the same texture. I still got a bunch of shit on my hand already. You know these get messy. Let's give it a taste. There's no difference between the baked and the fried version. 50%, not 65, we're close. But you got 50% less fat on this one. Now it's time for that surprise snack that I mentioned earlier. Smart Food white cheddar popcorn. Will it be as good as Pirate Booty? First up, the smell test. Oh, there it is. We have a popped popcorn. You've seen it before. It looks like another dimension. Looks like a lot of shit happened there. Let's give it a taste. Boom. Only got a couple. It almost tastes like kind of a muted version of popcorn. 1 serving size, so the whole bag is 80 calories. That's not bad. It's like a cup or 2 or 5 or whatever. White cheddar in general is a more subdued sort of backseat type of flavor. So that's why you're not getting as much. Next up, we got the Ruffles baked cheddar and sour cream potato chips. Let's see how these compare to the original of the same name. Let me know in the comments below if you have a favorite type of cheese. I'm a cheddar guy, but the sour cream is where I get thrown off. The sour cream makes me want to step away and not try this or even smell it. But the baked have been good so far. Anything sour cream is usually a fail, but let's see what they do here. First up, the smell test. Right off the bat, it's not as intense. I think that's sort of the theme so far, right? It's a less intense version. So these look, I'd say minus a little darker edges like the barbecue had, these are pretty much exactly identical. The ridges on these chips, for some reason, just taste so much better than the regular potato chip. Let's give it a taste. No snaps, hell no. Not even in the same building as snaps. I don't know what sour cream does, but it does nothing for me. It just kind of upsets me. But if you could make these in just cheddar, it would absolutely slap. Let's get everything ranked out here. We have the Lay's Baked 65% reduced fat potato chips. Different texture, a little lighter, a little bit drier, but definitely a good addition to any healthier household. Next up, we had the Lay's Baked Barbecue Chips with 65% less fat. They actually kept the smoky flavor. The crunch is kind of different. They have more of a structure to them. It's just a slightly different version, but you still get that smoky flavor right up front. Next up, we got the Cheetos Baked Crunchy Cheese. Now, what I really liked about these is everything. So there was no difference between the original and the reduced fat. Now we get 50% less fat, right? Not the 65, but we still get a significant reduction in fat intake, and you're not losing any flavor. That's the beauty of this. These are a win. Next up, we have our surprise flavoring. It's that Smart Food white cheddar popcorn. Now, what I liked about this is honestly, it felt lighter. We have a huge drop in calories and fat compared to like a butter popcorn. I just felt like the flavor kind of lacked a little bit. It was definitely more subdued. I like more of a kettle corn. Last up is the Ruffles Cheddar and Sour Cream 65% reduced fat potato chips. The fact that you had cheddar on these, also a win. But then you added the sour cream. Why'd you add sour cream? We were good. Everything was looking up, and then you added the sour cream, and now I f***ed it up. Everything definitely worth picking up. The other four, this one. Check out this playlist for more snack reviews just like this one.